KFLW 98.9 The Fort. My name is James David from The Lunchbox. I'm here with Francis Nehilla, who wrote a book called Goodbye, Elaine. How's it going, Francis?
It's doing great.
Good. Tell me a little bit about your book, Goodbye, Elaine.
Well, it's about a woman who was born in mid-50s, and she joins the Army in the early 70s. And it's about her experiences and what happens to her. She's assigned to a military base located in Missouri. And so that's kind of close to home here.
Now, I guess her name was Elaine, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, without giving away too much about the book, what exactly were some of the experiences that Elaine went through?
Oh, well, she captures her basic training in South Carolina and then her training in Texas as a medical person. And then when she's assigned to Missouri, she is assigned as a medic in an evacuation hospital that used to be there. And then she eventually becomes a drill sergeant, which was really something different during that time because that's when male and female training was just beginning. And so she was always put out in the front there as a female drill sergeant.
Now, you know a thing or two about being a drill sergeant, right?
Yes, I do. I was a drill sergeant on Fort Leonard Wood from 1978 to 1982.
What's it like to be a drill sergeant? Like, what goes into that? Like, the psychological side of it?
Well, you do have to have a psychological... Well, back then, you had to have a psychological test before you even went into it. They wanted to make sure that you were sound. And it was an experience that I treasure. I enjoyed it. I helped so many young people coming into the service. And that was back when the drill sergeant hats for the females were tan as opposed to the green ones they wear now. Mm-hmm. So when I tell people that, they look at me like they never even knew that there was a tan drill sergeant hat.
So what made you want to write about this particular woman then?
Actually, I wrote it 15 years before it was published. It was published in October of 2012. And I wrote it 15 years ago. I just started writing one day, and it captures women that I have known in the military. Everything that happens to this character happened to someone that I knew or myself. And I just put it all in one person. And I had one reader tell me, there's no way someone could be that gullible. But yes, there are women that are that gullible.
I see.
There's a different mindset than a woman who's born in the 90s. And so when people read this, especially someone who's young, they can't understand why she does the things she does. But if you were born in that area, you totally understand why she does the things she does. It gives you an insight of what the military was like for women in the 70s. Not all women, of course, but this one in particular.
Where would someone go to purchase your book?
You can get it on Amazon. You can get it in paperback or on a Kindle. You can go to Barnes & Noble on the Nook. You can go to Rose Dog Bookstore, which is the publisher's website. Or you could just Google Francis Nehilla with an I, Francis with an I. And all kinds of web pages come up where you can purchase the book. If you go on YouTube and type in Francis Nehilla, there's a 2.5-minute video about the book as well.
All right. That's Goodbye, Elaine. Francis, thanks so much for coming in, and I look forward to reading Goodbye, Elaine.
Thank you.